one way where we go one way, and that's west. Once we get out of here. And we can move the player. Alrighty, so of course, roadblock. Yeah, nothing there. We've kind of checked that out already, I believe. Alright, here we go. So the usual stuff. This is done on a phone. You might hear clawing and scratching noises to make certain maneuvers happen. Otherwise, it's held at a wide stance to prevent such noises. But it comes at the cost of accuracy, such as walking into buildings, trees, pits of death. Things like that. So it is a Monday. I'm not sure if the whole day is going to be rained out or not. It's supposed to be, but radar says maybe not. But then again, radar says it's on a rainy day it stops, but it is still doing something. And we are not moving the player. I see an ocean. I know we are... We actually jumped up a block and not move. And speaking of not moving... Yeah, we can move the player. Of course, we're blocked in. How else will it go? So we're getting a little bit of a bump for this week, and supposedly there's going to be another bump. I was sure the weather would be cooperative the rest of the week, but something says it's not going to. But we'll wait and see. Oh, look at that. Closed off. So close. And how about the boat? Place. Alright, I know I see that it continues that way, but we're trying to create some distance while we're at it and move the player. Move. Well, eat, should I say. So we're obviously attempting, with the distance that we're at, getting to the 7,100 kilometer mark. So that we can try to get to the, I'm concentrating and doing, yeah. Not exactly one who can play and talk at the same time. Anyway, with the hopes of trying to get to the 8.3 and change million point before the end of this season, and nope, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That might have been pushing it a little too much. Because we got to go this way a little bit. And move the player. Actually, I don't know. And Dave grilled that one. I try to jump if there's a 1 or 2 block difference in height, or over gaps if I feel lucky enough. That way, as you see, when we're still moving. As that little instant where I didn't jump, that we stopped moving forward. Every little bit helps. So every time I successfully jump and keep the guy going forward, we're getting that much closer. It all adds up. So the hope is. Although I wish they would bring back the ability of not needing to hit jump to move. That I miss. Nice jump. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck again. And we placed in set sail that time. It's important to do it that way because if there is a drowned, then we could be in serious trouble, which has happened. There have been times there was a drowned and we were able to just place and leave. So, I mean, it goes either way. $70.75. Now the question is, today, if it's possible, is 70-80 a possibility? Might be a bit of a stretch. Anything before the normal washer dryer time kill is definitely a good thing. And here comes the sun, but we gotta look out. Oh, and we got some land. I see that we may have a river that continues, so let's head towards it a little bit. Alright, this is going to be a bit much to try to get there. Come on. It's dark. There's a moonrise coming. fact, there it is. And the rivers were best before caves and cliffs. That is when I think it was the aquatic update. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Where they improved the terrain so that the rivers were more conjoined. But that came at the cost of tall hills. So when they got the mountains back, yeah, they kind of broke apart again. But, I mean, not as bad as it used to be. But still pretty much broken up. And get Sky Islands again. Which, yeah, that's that one I like. Alright, this is just, okay, go this way. That's not heading in a direction that we can use. As we go too far over, like, we try to avoid going over 256 in the z-axis, aka north-south. Because it winds up becoming a problem with compounding the precision errors that already exist. Well, there's the mesa, and that's something important over there for sure. And we will not have time to look at it, but we're going to... Nice jump. That bunny fell out of the world. Oh, there's also a village. So, because of the village, we're not going to park the boat in front of this thing. We're going to actually need the boat. Good, he's taken care of. Alright, we're going to have to quit. So, again, to be safe, because if we are not within a half block increment exactly, we could fall through the world and die. So that's why we sit in a boat or quit immediately after sleep, because we're at a half block increment exactly. So now that's explained, you'll know why they would do such things. And see you whenever, because it's supposed to be rained out, but radar is showing maybe the rest of the day might be spared. Who knows? See you whenever is. We are back. We found this temple, but we did not dig to see what's there. Weather says it's cloudy. There's a bit of cloudy falling from the sky. Not really heavy, but... Alright, so... It's bright enough I'm having a hard time seeing what I'm doing in here. I know I could put a torch in. Alright, so I mean, that was a decent one. Yeah. How about select the block? And move the player. So that was a pretty decent haul. And we got this village to boot. I forgot about the village. I knew of the yeah, now it's out of view. There it is, the temple. Temple, that's what they're called. Anyway. Well, that solves that problem. And we can move the player. Yeah. And yeah, it looks like we don't really need much of anything. Okay, you won't have anything. Oh, you do have a chest. Did not mean to do that. Let's move the player. That's better. Yeah, every important chest, nothing. So it's Thursday. A little bit of cloudy falling from the sky. Of course, having what my health teacher back in college calls health, that's the class, exercise-induced pneumonia, where I get pneumonia if I exercise in the rain. Can't really go walking. Oh, the fun. As we shrink our distance down a little more towards either our goal, highly unlikely, or the secondary goal, which is that 8.3 million. Which we're somewhat getting closer to. So maybe it's another little bump today. I may or may not be as lucky where it's just one day that I'm losing, and I mean, that will work. It's just not the best. It would take too long, so I'm just gonna wait for this to touch this so I can use this. So supposedly my lunch and second break might be okay. I'm not sure. But when they say it's cloudy and there's cloudy falling from the sky, that usually doesn't bode well. And away we go. On the plus side, we get a little further, a little longer presentation. And if we're making any wild moves, I want to see what's happening here. As we finally head towards the equator with our Z at -24, and now going to head more towards the positive end of things. It doesn't seem to really have as much of an effect out here, but I know in the 2.1 million zone, once you go past 256 in the Z, it actually had some influence on getting around, making it more difficult. I'm not sure if that's actually done much of anything here in the 4.2 million, the 4.2 million zone that we're in. Backtracking too. That wasn't really worth doing. And for what? A little bit of a gain we got. And of course, then I do that. But the point there is to increase our negative X, our Western number a little bit. Hey, that much less we don't have to do. It adds up after doing that quite a few times. Just like if the distance is small in terms of a drop, I try to jump before the grade drops a few blocks so that the guy keeps moving. Because as you see, if I just let him drop, movement will stop, then resume. But I want to keep it moving. Of course, the steeper ones, I let that happen because I don't want to take too much damage, and sometimes I overestimate, or should I say, not sometimes, quite often I tend to guesstimate wrong as to whether or not it's a tiny drop that I'm taking or practically falling out of the sky. And that one's happened before, where I get it wrong. And then there's the surprise pit of deaths, which occasionally happen. Good, I could reach it. Any bit helps. There's a little break right here. Let's go through that. And everything closes off. Yeah, that's just turning into a cave. Alright, we do have a decent spot over here. Now the question is, well, I was going to say, will this place me where it's better, that it would have helped? The answer was, of course, no. Don't be stupid. I see that, but again, if we can just bump up our Western numbers a little bit, Now I'm not 100% sure. See right there. Now this is too much of a drop, so I let it go. You could see that when I let the game drop us an elevation, it kind of stops, just like I did there. All right, this is slightly safer, so went with that. So Friday, I'm not sure if break is going to be, if any breaks are going to get rained down. If it is, it's not going to be much of an issue. You see, that's going out of the way. Closer we stay to zero, the slightly better the controls are. Well, that almost kind of worked. And there isn't a win either way here. And we're whacking it with the sword. That I could say I just goofed. All right, actually, you moved over the one I needed. Now we can go this way a little bit. All right, that didn't work. Surprise, surprise, but that little bit does. Well, we got a ton of dirt, so let's just... Okay, can we get to 20K? Can we get to 20,000 blocks short of nice jump? And it actually was a nice jump. Well, that didn't work right. Wasn't perfect, but yeah, whatever. Close enough. And here, just rather let it drop down, because... And we can move the player. And here's where we have to be a little more careful. Oh, that's where I wanted to slow down. Game decided, yeah, you don't need to slow down. Oh, we actually reached that. Oh, we're going to be so close, but we're not going to make it. Yeah, this break is pretty much over. Unfortunately, what we got to do is, one, park it. And also call it good. That was a little hard to do. So pressing the button, oh yeah, that doesn't work that way. So it's getting dark and we're gonna call it when we sleep. So whenever next time is, we'll see you then. And we're back. It is Friday. And there's just supposed to be one incident of rain today, and that's what we're at now. I looked outside and I saw that it was, I saw raindrops hitting the ground, but apparently it might have just been, falling off the roof, but I'm just going to play it safe and stay inside just for this break. And it's supposed to clear up, and it looks like it's doing that already. Of course, the wood is there. This is when ducking actually is something I want. Then that happened. Well, I could use some planks to make torches. So I am gonna do that. Nope, I don't want that. That's... What the heck's my... Alright, I would like to... I wish there were a way to split this. I've done it before. Alright, you know what? I'm not wasting my time. Gone. Time is of the essence, as the saying goes. And one more. Actually, that's pretty good right there. Break. How are we doing on stone? Not too good, so... Just a little more. Yeah, we can keep going. It just don't stop, does it? But we're gonna... That'll get us somewhere. Yeah, we can jump. In fact, that gets us to freedom. And Dave crawled it. Opening. Okay, how about this way a little bit? And go. Maybe? Or this one. Glad the jump button worked again. Anyway, 7080 should be coming pretty soon. Which means the 7,100 kilometer block is close and within reach. Ooh, speed zone. I don't know if it's any good though. Any good for us. Board. Boat through. As we're barely into the 70-80 kilometer block. This way, jump. Alright. That time I should probably put my finger where the jump button is. That tends to help. Usually these are very cooperative areas. This one is not. I see ice spikes, which is not actually good. We do not want the ice spikes. But I also see an ocean or a river, which is still good. So the reason these are bad is there are, and I think I hit one, yep. There's ice hidden under snow, and we can't move. We're not moving right now, because that would be wrong. However, I also see glaciers, which those are good, because that means we got speed zones. Provided I have any good control of it. Although, letting go tends to help. Tends to pull an out-of-control boat back into control. And then sometimes I get spun out and don't know which way is which. Alright, reoriented. So I'm very positive next time, and well, I know the weather can always throw a monkey wrench in, that it should be washer dryer phase. But I'm not liking that. Yeah, we might be foregoing some of the speed to avoid the ice spikes, which are, that is not a good thing. Yeah, eat. Right over here. All right, so I think bed right here will do us fine. That needs to move. Alrighty. Got a few more minutes. So, washer dryer phase will be mid Minecraft day. I think we can. Can we just get around it? Not really. A little bit of a Dave Grohl there. And there. But for the most part, we're making good progress. And I don't know if I just cleared death or everything would have been somewhat okay. And we can jump. All right, so I gotta plop a boat down at some point. And we're gonna Dave Grohl over this, which meant okay, this way. There we go. Hey, 2,000 blocks away from, okay. And that stinks because of that hole that's in front. Micro jumping I don't like. That speed zone definitely helped. Alright, I'm finding a spot where we can call it good because the break is about over. And yeah, it's clearing up outside, so yeah, I don't want to use up some of my I might have went too far. kind of did. Alright, I need brake. Just a brake, that is a thing. You gotta call it good for now. And no. I'll let that private message live because it doesn't say anything about anything specific. If I remember to delete it, I will. So, anyway, that'll be it for now. My break is definitely over. So, I guess it'll be washer-dryer phase when we see you next. And we're back. It is washer-dryer phase. 18,000 blocks, and we are not centered before we hit the 7,100 kilometer block. So I was just doing some priming and painting upstairs, and there's some of that still on my quote-unquote joystick thumb, so a little difficult to easily move my thumb along the screen. The one on the right is fine, the ignore jump button, the finger. So this might be a little interesting. So, how far into it will we get? The 7,100. That's assuming we don't have giant peaks and giant valleys, with giant peaks and giant valleys, with giant peaks and giant valleys, which happens, which pretty much kills any forward progress. Used to be that we tunneled to get through mountains, but sometimes we've opened up water and drowned, so it's just safer to go and traverse the terrain itself. And that usually left me in really bad scenarios, so again, just best, although we're gonna have to probably do that again anyway when we get to that, the final mathematical glitch, or should I say, if we get there. We're pretty close, relatively speaking. Although once we get there, we're not going to be moving right away. We're going to stick to where we are, or backtrack slightly. Actually, this way's probably a little better. Thought there might have been an opening there, but appeared to have closed off. I could be wrong. Since thunderstorms don't work right, I'm not sure if this is just regular rain or something to worry about. board the boat. How about we move the boat in where we want to go? That would be even a better answer. There we go. Yep, there's dismount. Now get out of the water. Starting with this crap now. Alright, so nothing happened, which is good. Yes, pressing the boat. Why did that not do anything? It's all about 15,000 blocks before it's 7,100. And the goal is hopefully by the end of this season we will reach that 8.3 million and change, where quote unquote normal movement is no longer possible. We have to be able to go 10 blocks per second, which we can't unless we have a horse that's that fast, or riding a boat on frozen lakes and oceans and what have not is also another way. And being that it's 1 block precision, that means we can no longer travel on foot. We have to be in or on something that is a block or bigger in size, or we fall through the world and die. Which means sleeping is no longer possible, because we will wind up on the ground and, being less than a full block in size, fall through the world and die. And we're heading wrong. The good thing is that the phantoms will apparently not spawn in, because since we're not detectable. Oh, good. Terrain to help ruin things. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't want to progress. That was a stupid idea. We got no choice. We're gonna have to take the hit. But it seems to be a little less of a hit on over this way. And no. And, oh, we're not going to move the player because that's in the way. Now move the player. We can use the trees to our advantage. Break. Oh, that thumb is sticky. Well, at least it tried to jump. It's probably too much to have asked. No, I do not. No, I'm not whacking the sword. Over here. There we go. Sword. Yeah. Micro jumping is not acceptable. Yeah, keep going. And just because. How are we doing with those? 43. Of course this exists. This way. Oh well. Hop up. You can't move fast enough. How about move the player? Well, that's one thing about good thing about I can speak. That's one good thing about being this far out, is that the bees cannot move fast enough to overcome the 5. Nice jump. Well, I missed the button, I guess. I haven't actually missed the button, you know? Stick. Jump. Yep, that won't work. And move the player. And we're seeing that crap come up. And we got junk. Junk goes away. Yep, move the player. I purposely stopped there so we could have made the jump there. I can move. Nice jump. Eat the food. Maybe it'll actually do something I'm telling it someday without having to press the button 36 times. Move the player. Well, okay, that wouldn't have been fatal. That would have just been an inconvenience and a half. Perfect. This can go here. That can go there. There we go. Freed up a slot that was unintentionally used. Mountain's bad. Heading towards that 256 that I don't really like doing. Nice jump. Let's try jumping when jump is pressed. Literally, I kept my thumb in the exact same spot. And the last jump there that failed, it just simply refuses. I literally just pressed the button square on. I'd like to. How about over here? There you go. And this way. Jump, jump. Alright, we're not going to be able to avoid this unless we go that way. How are we doing with the coal? Actually, we can go back to this. Good enough. Alright, that actually worked out. Like I said, when we're getting close to that 8.3 million and change, like all the other mathematical glitches, I give you the approximate, and then when we get close, I give you the actual number. But we got a ways to go. We're getting close, but we're not close enough. that actually worked. I did want to splat into the water. Nice jump. And that's why I chose not to do the actual swimming. As you can see, when we got to the edge, we could just hop right up, move the player. There we go. Yeah, eat the food, not whack stuff with it. What do you do anyway? Anything? Apparently the answer is no. Alright, useless building. Not a useless villager. Yep, break. How are we on beds now? Alright, we have to move some stuff. Nope, I want door. That. One more. Get everything I need. Micro jumping is not wanted. Okay, we need that jump. Nice jump. Game loves ignoring the jump button. Loves it so much. Jump. Move the player. Oops, that was a jump that wasn't necessary. But it seems it actually might do something this way. Go. Keep going. One of my least favorite biomes. Well, I guess that's how. least nothing scary shows up in half light level. At half brightness. Okay, nope. I thought I would go into the water, but apparently that didn't happen. Yeah, over here. Yep, you were right. Maybe that way isn't the right way. Yep, how about allowing movement? Allowing movement. I'd like to move. What were we hanging on there? We're micro jumping, which I don't want. That just completely stalled any forward progress. We're jumping, not swinging swords. Nice jump. Of course we can't jump. Brake. There we go. This way. This may not be the correct way to go, but we need to land somewhere. Move the player. Move the player. Big jump. Big Dave Grohl. No, we're getting close to a night time, so let's do this and Oh, well, what do you know? Anyway, let's place, sit. Good timing. Time for dryer phase. See you then. Less than 10,000 to go. We're back. It's the dryer phase. I think even if we do get that horrible Jagged Mountain Valley, the 7,100 kilometer block is a thing. I see that the river continues that way, but it also, well, it actually continues this way too. Where it's going out of the way. So, and village. Not that we really need much of anything from them, but a rare smithy can occur. Like over there. But is it any good? And we can move the player. And how? Yeah, everything's still good. What I'm thinking of doing is we exchange that. Break. Move the player. Yeah, we don't really need much more now. We got what we needed. And we can move the player. Another village. Remember when we first hit this 4.2 million block half-step precision error that was lucky to get around 10,000 blocks in a couple hours? Needless to say, we kind of mastered the ability to move in this glitch zone. And we can move the player. Again, we're at a point we can just look for smithies, although did we use a bed? Oh, we actually need a few. Initially I didn't think we needed any, but we need a few of them. So, here's one. And we can move the player. There's still one. Door. No, I don't want that. Move. Move. Break. One more, and of course you're standing where I'm going to hit you and not the door. beds. And what I'm going to do is, oh, that's not a useful building. Yeah, well, what I was going to do is if there was a building with a bed there, I would have tapped on it to be sure that, yeah, this is a lake, so we're just going to go over here. Would have tapped it so that we would have a guaranteed safe spot. I don't think I triggered anything. I don't think I triggered a spawn point from... Oh no. Bad. There we go. We're jumping. We're pressing the jump button. Jump should happen. Yep, we're jumping. Break. Nice jump. How about we actually do the job? That could have hurt. Break. Break. Okay, nothing is letting us move. Pressing, move, just break them. Yeah, that one was not necessary. Break. Break. It's not touching that block. Move the player. No, I don't want to be there. Micro jumping again. I'd like to be moving the player now. Want to be moving the player. I am not pressing over here. I am over here. Lots of jungle. Exactly what we didn't want. No other way it would have went. Move the player. Move the player. We're jumping. How about some moving the player? This way. There's no moving the player. This way. Of course, if we just moved the player, it would have helped a lot more. Move the player. You're micro jumping. We need moving the player. Also, it helps if jump button does jump. Jump. Player. I thought it might have went a little too far. Okay, move the player. This way. It's a little flatter. Although we're making some sort of decent progress. Just 7,000 blocks away from the 7,100 kilometer block. Does it just end over here? It might. Move the boat. Boat should be moving. Move the boat. The boat should be moving. Now we use our precision error to make our boat go through a 1 block gap. And go. Yeah, we're probably crossing the 256 line, but it means we can keep moving a little easier. Why not? That does not help us. But this does. It's very narrow, but it helps. You gotta waggle the boat because of that speed limitation that we have. Go further. Why did it do that? We need this to disappear. Sleep tight. Go. A little short of a jump, but actually helped set up the boat a little easier. And the river is not going in a helpful direction. And we're in a horrible biome. Although there seems to be a bit of a break in it. And we're jumping. And move the player. Yep, jump. Nope, nope, don't want to do that. Nice jump. Very important jump that you failed. Surprise, surprise. Move the stick. And no, we don't want the junk. Get rid of the junk. Junk. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Yeah, that was stupid. Jump. Should be able to move. Yep, pressing. Let's keep going. And out into the ocean. Okay, that's just gonna keep continuing. Alright, so how shall we do this? Alright, we'll do it this way. Yep, it's the player. Nice jump. Probably should try jumping next time. How about, yeah, we select the block, that might help us. Junk to remove. The junk needs to go. Wrong button. Move the player. Break. See the portal, but it's way up there. No, I'm not getting terrain that helps. So we're going this way. about this way? Jumping. This was good. Okay, how about jumping? How about moving player? And out into the ocean. As boring as it is, it helps us get to our goal faster. Or the secondary, if we reach either one. The secondary is the 8.3 million and change. Of course, as I said, when we're getting close enough, then I'll actually look up the real number. I mean, I have, but retain the information. So, and of course, the ultimate goal, and likely never going to happen, is reaching the striped farlands, which we gotta really work diligently on making that happen. Nope. Less than 2,000 to go. Of course, it cannot cooperate. Nope, I want you to choose a lane. Move the player. How are we on 45? break. Break. Big jump. Well, okay, I need to eat a little anyway. That's enough to do the regeneration. You know what, we're going to sleep right here because it's starting to set. The sun, that is. Our boat is not going to help us. There we go. Alright. Out. It looks like there is, but is it going to work? This way. Oh, over here. Position over. There we go. Alright, the rivers are not moving in favorable directions. It'd be nice if that happened. is exactly what we didn't need to happen, but nice jump. Glad he didn't do anything. Per usual, jumping. I'm literally got the finger right on it. Yeah, maybe the first couple of times there it was a little off, but not the other times it wasn't. And no. Jumping. Of course, if it didn't micro jump, we probably would have made that. Less than 1,000 to go. How about sword? Nope, not duck. There's no way on. Not what we want. Incorrect. Yep, up. No, I want up. Move the player. Jump. And as usual, the milestone is likely on the water. With about less than 250 blocks to go. $40, $30, $20, $15. 15, 10, and there we go. 7,100 kilometers. Threaded the needle. For some reason it actually worked. This way. There we go. Since I do spend the cobblestone more liberally than the dirt, because, well, stone, whenever I feel like getting it is when I get it, whereas dirt is everywhere. Although you would think it would go the other way around, but not so much. Okay, we need to move the player. We need to move the player. We need to move the player. We're jumping. Jump. That's not really helping much. No. No. This way. Yeah, that is not helping. It's going in the wrong direction. About jumping, and I'm pressing the button and it square on and literally does not respond at all. Speed zone. Well, if we actually saw that one coming, which I didn't. This way. How about... I don't want to play ping pong. I want to move the player. We're not moving the player. That is a problem. That's better. Not what we want. Turn. Turn. We're already almost a third of the way to the next 10,000. Nice jump. Per usual, glad you failed to make it. Over here. Nice jump. Jump, 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 jump. Button pressed. Probably should react to it. Jumping. Yeah, it looks like either way. We can go down that, because then we can go up this. Nice jump. Which would have been nice and important, but why do that? Nice jump. Glad that worked again. ducking. Why are we not moving the player? Yep, jumping the player might mean move the player. Nice jump. I didn't say sword. You can jump. Break. Move the player. Jumping. Alright, we've used up enough of those. Set that aside. We got plenty of these, so we'll just use some. Nope. Move the player. The player. No wind. Oh, better. Nope, don't. Eat the food. Eat the food. Perhaps eat the food means eat the food. Boy, the game loves ignoring commands. The player. Actually, pressing. Might mean do job. Yep, swim. You were swimming. There was no reason to have stopped. Now we can place a boat. If this is continuing, then I'm not going to go this way. Well, looks like it's gonna, at least the river's continuing. how about we, instead of placing, jumping? The button, how about break? Break. Place. How about we move the player? Move the player. Player moves forward, forward, forward. Not enough, but we can make it enough. No, we can't. Break. Oh, I don't like this. We're stuck though. Well, that did work. We got across. It'd be nice to have cooperative terrain. Move the player. I don't think we're going to make it far enough. Break. Perhaps the brake button means braking. Imagine that. Yet it did nothing. So, we should be here, I'm guessing. How about, it would have been nice to have jumped. This is probably because this, yep, would have been good. Jumping. Which way can we go? Eat the food. everything. Nice jump. Nope. Jumping. Why are we swinging a sword? How about boat? Love to ignore the buttons, don't we? Halfway towards the next 10,000. Jumping. Village, let's move the player. Move the player. Okay, you actually are, so. Yep, jump, 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 jump. Press the button 500 times. Nothing happens. Nice jump again. How irritating. Move the player. Oop, there's a smithy. And we can move the player a little bit. Useless building. That's definitely a useless building. Nice jump. Alright, so we're going to take a free bed. This guy's right on it. Nope, I want bed. Alright, I swore it was starting to get dark. Move the player. Yeah, it is getting dark. Hard to tell sometimes. Alright, free bed. Smithy time. Move the player. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yes, we can use that. Another Well, kinda helped. Place. How about we jump when we press the jump button? Jeez, this is tiring. How about... No, I didn't ask for that. Brake. I asked for jump. Jump, the thing you're not good at doing. Nice jump again. This is so irritating. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? I don't know. I don't have an answer, so... lock it in. Not what I said. The player. Well, that extra jump was unexpected. Worked though. Oh wait, can we climb more? Yes, we can. The player. Is it actually dark enough? Is it thunderstorming enough? Well, we wasted a bed. Moving. We're going to need to jump. Break. Break. Do the job. There's bad guys. Move the game. Break. Well, we wasted a bed. Although if we were to die, which we don't want to do, we have another... We are somewhat safe. The food. Not what we want. Okay, it's just a little drop. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Oh, that's a cow. Well, that could have been bad. Player. Jumping. Move the player. Move the player. Jumping. So now we can lay down a bed and sleep. Alright, so yeah, leave that alone. Okay, how about we move the player? How about we press jump, and jump happens. Brake. Oh, amuse me. Brake. Trade. Nothing of use. What a surprise. I mean, once in a very great while, they actually do have loot. Jumping. Okay, hit the button this time. That might help it. Dave Grohl it. Jumping. Nope, don't want that. Usually the mace is a pain. This one hasn't been that bad so far. Have something cooperative. Wait. That little bit of terrain was pretty good, but can we get some ocean where we can make some actual progress? How about if we move in? Brake. Brake. Oh, we got a village. Didn't see that. Come on, move. The player. Move the player, yeah. How about we open the door? Move the player. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Press the button, should do something. Useless. Not so useless. Nope, one door. Nope, useless building. Move the player. No, I don't want ducking. I want jump and move the player. Too far. Move the player. Move the player. Too full? Yep, too full. Alright, something looked off. Alright, I guess we got another slot for a bed. Move the player. Move the player. Another village. Although I'm full, so not to say we're not going to stop. There might be a smithy, and it might screw up and give good loot for a change. Nope, I don't want that. Move. In the groove. In the groove. There we go. Jumping. Okay. That time I should try hitting the button. It might help more. Oh, for a minute I thought I saw a temple. Move the player. No, I didn't want to duck. I want to move the player. Move the player. Alright, we're 77% of the way towards the next 10,000, and at that point, I'm going to look at the dryer timer and see how much time we've got left. I know it's getting dark. I saw the sun setting. There we go. Nothing here. ocean. Again, may not be exciting, but it's the second fastest way in our objective to get to where we're going. Yes, you could build a ice railway or boatway in the Nether, but that defeats the purpose of trying to get from point A to B in the fastest time we can do it. Okay, I'd like a expeditious way of making this happen. Alright, this seems to work. Alright, there we go. Yeah, if it's not facing exactly the way it should be, then the boat will appear to be going in some odd angle rather than the way I'm pointing. So make sure that my view is straight. Alrighty, that's not really going in. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's not heading in a direction that's helping. Nope. Nice jump. A little hurt, but we got across. And go. Alright, 95% of the way there. Towards the next 10,000. The 7110 kilometer block. like I said in the beginning of the video, been painting and fingers just couldn't get all the paint off, so the left thumb or control the stick seems to be just rather sticky, so it's not gliding. And I guess there's some on my right thumb as well, because as I've been playing, these truly or semi-opaque dots are physically appearing on the screen, and must be paint fragments that are coming off my fingers. So yeah, the glass is going to need some cleaning. And we did reach. 700 blocks later, noticed it. So when it's time to sleep, I'm going to look at the dryer, see how much time we've got left. Not what I wanted to see. Makes me want to go this way. Brake. Of course that did nothing. Move. Okay, we're not gonna move. Jumping. I'd like to move the player. Pressing. Jumping. Alright, I see that we are dark again. Jumping. I said I was going to check the dryer, but I didn't. Move the player. Probably don't want to break any more of that. Why are we not moving? Oh, because we didn't break this yet. Break! Should be obvious. The player. Break. The player. Oh, 15%. Now the question is, yep, we're jumping the player. Is the battery no longer surviving this, or are we actually pretty close to the dryer going off that I never checked? Oh no. I did not want to see that. However, there's clearing now. It still might be a mountain, but at least it's not that mountain. It could go. And once again, we're going to have to cross over. And so I was going to check. Alright, this is it. So whatever happens here is the end. So the battery is surviving. Of course, the phone's getting old, so it's not going to last as long as it used to, but it's getting to where it's getting somewhere. Backwards a little bit. Oh, we definitely don't want this. I can't move the player. player. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Make move happen. Move the player. I didn't think it was that deep. How about where I'm aiming? Even better. Move the player. Big push now. Alright, how about something that's not a mountain? We like not mountains now. Good enough, I guess. Brake. Brake. Move the player. Move the player. We're playing. And the dryer's done. But the day is about done. Brake. Nice jump. Glad that didn't do anything as usual. Alright, move, move. Pressing jump button. Pressing jump button. Nice jump. Alright, go. Move. Jump, jump, jump. We're not jumping, we're just micro moving along. Okay, move the player, move the player, move the player. New thing you should try. There's no win whatsoever. Surprise, surprise. Okay, how about what I asked for? Even better. Very uncooperative. This game has not been operating well. Don't know if it's the paint chips getting on the screen that's causing some of that issue, but then again, it's also Minecraft. 7,112,586, and this is One Way. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.